Imagine a place so deep that Mount Everest could sit comfortably inside it with more than a mile of water to spare. A place where sunlight doesn't exist, pressure crushes most machines, and temperatures hover just above freezing. Welcome to the Mariana Trench, the deepest spot in the Earth's oceans, home to mysteries, discoveries, and a few very bold explorers. In 1960, Jacques Piccard, a Swiss oceanographer, and Walsh, a U.S. Navy lieutenant, became the first humans to descend to the very bottom of the Mariana Trench, a spot known as the Challenger Deep. Their vessel, the Trieste, wasn't your average submarine. It was a bathyscaphe, essentially a pressurized sphere attached to a massive float. Why a sphere? Because it's the best shape for withstanding the crushing pressure of the deep ocean, which at the bottom of the trench is a staggering 16,000 pounds per square inch. On January 23, 1960, Piccard and Walsh made history. They spent about 5 hours descending nearly 36,000 feet, that's almost 7 miles, into the Challenger Deep. Once they reached the bottom, they peered out of a tiny window to see not much. A few fish-like creatures, some sediment stirred up by their landing, and the pitch-black void of the abyss. Their stay at the bottom lasted only 20 minutes before they began the long ascent back to the surface. After the Trieste expedition, decades passed without another human mission to the bottom of the trench. Why? Because the extreme conditions of the Challenger Deep make it one of the harshest environments on Earth. But in 2012, famed filmmaker and explorer James Cameron reignited the world's fascination when he piloted a one-person submersible called the Deep Sea Challenger to the bottom. He spent 3 hours documenting the experience, filming footage and collecting samples. His descent marked only the second human trip to the Challenger Deep, over 50 years after Piccard and Walsh. Today, most research in the Mariana Trench is conducted using remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, deep-sea landers, and autonomous underwater robots. Why robots? Because the pressure at these depths is so intense that conventional equipment would simply be crushed. To survive these conditions, engineers design machines using specialized materials like titanium and ultra-thick glass. These missions have revealed incredible discoveries, from strange, transparent creatures to tiny organisms that thrive in one of the most hostile environments on the planet. However, much of the trench remains unexplored. Despite advancements in technology, we've only scratched the surface of what lies in this alien world beneath the waves. Why does this matter? Studying the Mariana Trench helps us understand the limits of life, the effects of extreme pressure, and the geology of our planet. It's like exploring space, but instead of looking up, we're looking down, right here on Earth. And every new expedition brings us closer to solving the mysteries of the deep. So that's the story of the Mariana Trench and the daring explorers who ventured to its depths. Jacques Piccard, Walsh, and even James Cameron have shown us that the human spirit for exploration knows no bounds, or depths, for that matter. Who knows what secrets the trench still holds? Maybe one day you'll be the one to discover them.